Hi, this is Larry Hatch, and this is a new series, Hatch's Beer of the Week. And it's sponsored by my encyclopedia of beer that I've written over 35 years now, and it's free on the internet, 100% free, no sign up, no credit card, no nothing. Just look at it, and you'll get 4,000 plus detailed, fair, and sometimes humorous reviews by true experts. I've assembled a great panel. Everybody has 20 or more years experience with beer or has written over 1,000 beer reviews. We're all experts, so it's not pooled ignorance. And this free website is available exclusively at www.brew-base.com. And it's based on the original Brew-Base software program that I wrote in the 80s. I saw a wine selection software program and did the same for beer. And that was sold for a number of years, but it's turned into a website. And we have a 1 to 5 bottle rating system, 1 being crappy, and 5 being perfection. And then we also have some award of merits that we give to really exceptional beers. But today, our wonderful, wonderful beer that's got a perfect 5 score from our panel is the Firestone-Walker 2021 edition of their Tequila Barrel Sunrise. It's a vintage barrel-aged ale, and we're going to go into great detail with that. They brew it in a special process we'll talk about in a moment. And then after the aging in the barrels, they add orange peel and hibiscus. It comes in a box, and it has 11% ABV, 21 IBU, and costs a whopping $12.95 per 12-ounce bottle. That's over $1 an ounce. But in this case, absolutely worth it. This is a beer that you could give to somebody as a gift in a box, like you would a wine when you come to somebody's house or a special occasion. It's a givable beer, and it's far better than some 93-point cab that you'd give somebody as a gift. Give them a gift of this stuff, and they'll remember you and it. They use a British ale house yeast, and it's aged in extra añejo tequila barrels, also cherry bitters barrels, and orange bitters barrels. So there's 3 kinds of barrels, 1 of tequila and 2 of bitters. And these aging processes in the 3 types of barrels takes 24 months, 2 years. So the cost of the barrels plus the 24 months, that's why it costs what it does. And then they blend it. They blend those 3 barrel products together to make this product, and hardly anybody that I know is better than Firestone-Walker for blending wonderful aged ales. Their whole line is fantastic. The base recipe they used is one of their blonde barley wines called Eldorado, which I also recommend. And it's further improved here after the blending by orange zest and hibiscus. And that does give an extra oomph to it and a tea-like character, kind of herbal tea-like character. When you pour it, it's mostly clear. It's a dark brownish amber with a short-lived, boldly bubbled head, large bubbles in a medium tan color. Don't expect the head to last very long. The first sip is really complicated, and there's nothing like it. It's almost like a complex herbal and orange liqueur. Endlessly complex, layered with many barrel notes. Again, 3 types of barrels, and then the orange zest brings it even more alive. I got some sherry notes, some tequila nips there, a little bit of cherry bitter, kind of zipped there occasionally. You can tell it's got real ale yeast. It is an ale. It's not a flavored up piece of garbage. It's a real barley wine ale from top to bottom, and then it's aged correctly in this very complicated way. You also get savory notes, along with the sweeter ale notes from the woods, 3 different kinds of woods, the hibiscus and the malts, It's really complicated, and there's a lot going on here. There's an overall bitterness as you get more sips into it. Never offensive, and it's always delightful and sophisticated. Some of the bitterness comes from the bitters barrels, as well as a little nip of hops. It's savory, bitter, orange-filled, almost tea-like on occasion, and I think the hibiscus and the malts contribute to that. It's nearly a barley wine strength in terms of flavor potency, although 11% it would be a little bit low for a barley wine, perhaps marginal anyway. It's very rewarding. It's endlessly charming, and easily worth the price. There's very few beers that are worth $13 a bottle plus tax. This is one of them. There's nothing like it, but there really should be. This process of aging in 3 different kinds of barrels and then blending it, wow. Most brewers would not go to this much trouble and expense, but these Firestone-Walker people from Paso Robles, California are amazing. And by the way, Paso Robles is also a kind of a wine capital for a lot of people. So it's not surprising that great wines and great beers come from Paso Robles. In fact, they bring in wine experts when they do some of their beer blending, because, you know, wine experts like beer too. And you can go to their website and look it up. They bring in these noted vintners and vinologists to help them blend the beer, because they're very adept at doing that sort of thing. Again, I would recommend it highly. Perfect 5.0 score. Give it as a gift. You know, I have no commercial interest in this at all. This is not a paid thing. It's really impressive. So, thanks for watching.